Hi everyone, my name's Vicky and I'm going to be doing a little video here on how to add the foil quill lines around an image such as a flower to get the inner lines. Um, I've got my Silhouette Studio open. I'm using the Business Edition. You don't need Business Edition to use the trace tool and the pencil tool that I'm showing you. So it might be in a different spot if you have a different version, but you should be able to find it okay. So first, I'm going to go up here and I'm going to bring an image in. I've got one here on my desktop and we'll just bring that in. And I want this to be the front of a card. So I'm going to draw a rectangle and I will resize it here by going to the transform, this tab, and let's make the card 6 inches width and height of 4. So 4 by 6, hit apply. And let's bring that up. I'm going to have to make my image a little bit smaller. Let's just highlight everything and we'll center everything. Okay, now I think I'm going to want this image farther toward the bottom. So let's just bring it down and then I'll put a message up at the top. And we'll just center that. Oops, wrong way. Let's center that again. Make sure everything's okay. All right. Now, the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to open up the trace tool over here, select trace area, and I'm going to drag that over my image. And if you're careful and don't get the line to the rectangle, it won't select that. So I want my image to be totally filled in with yellow so I can trace the outer edges. So I take the threshold here and drag it all the way over to 100% and hit trace. Now if I pull this away, you'll see the outer trace lines. Let's zoom in on that a little bit. Looks like there is a little bit of noise here I would want to get rid of. So if you select the lines, right click, release compound path, there's all these little tiny dots and everything, and I don't want that. So we'll just highlight. Let's see. For some reason, sometimes it won't totally go to the select tool. I'm not sure why it does that occasionally. So that's just the main one. Let's just keep it at that for right now. Let's bring our image back in, and you can pretty much line it right back up to where it was. You can also center, the image right over to get it exactly. So now we have the outer lines. And if you go to send, you'll see just the outer lines. The first thing I want to do here though is I want to change the line of my card to a different color. So let's choose blue and I'll show you how that works when we're finished. Now let's zoom in pretty close and decide what lines you want to put inside your flower. I go to the freehand tool here, the pencil, and I like the inside of the flower did not get lines drawn, so I like to put those on. So I just stop where the line is starting for the total outside because we have those lines already. So I will just go around the flower and stop where I want to stop. And I'm going to draw these inside lines. And you can edit this afterwards if you don't get it quite on the edge where you want it. It's very easy to do that. You would just do it like normal editing a point. And just go around everywhere you want to add lines. This is a pretty easy image since it already has lines kind of drawn for you there. And let's put some here in the middle. Okay, now if you want to see what that looks like, hit your send button. And there, we'll zoom in here a little. Those are the lines I created for inside the flower. Now, I think that looked pretty good. So you would do now, you'd be able to use your foil tool. So we'll go to send. Oh, wait. First, you need to print your image. So let's add registration marks. And that's within everything, so that's fine. You can highlight everything and move it down if you want. So I would go ahead and print this. I like to use matte photo paper. It seems to give me a better print than just regular white cardstock. And it's pretty much around the same thickness. So it seems to work pretty good for me. So you go ahead and print that with your registration marks. Lay your foil, tape it down on top of your image you want foiled. Now, after that's all done, read or load that into your machine, and we're going to get ready to foil. So let's go to the send button. Now, I don't want my outside rectangle to cut at this time. So what we'll go is up here, click by line. And as you can see, it's got the blue and the red. I don't want to use the blue right now, so unclick that. The red we're going to use as a sketch, so we can use our foil quill. So change that to sketch, and then I change it from sketch pen to pen holder. I don't know if that makes any difference. It seems to have been successful for me, so that's what I always use. So then we have down here, it filled everything in, sketch, pen holder. I keep my speed at 3, force at 3, 1 pass. You would plug your machine in and go ahead and start the foil process. Once it's completed, do not remove your sheet, leave it in the machine, but carefully peel the foil off. Now you'll want to come back here to send, and you'll unclick the red and click the blue, and that I have set up for cut and ratchet blade, which shows down here. That's what I use. And we've got it here at 3, speed 4, and force 30. That works pretty good. You can turn the speed up since it's just a simple rectangle. Let's turn it up to 7, I guess. And go ahead and click send, and that will cut out your rectangle with your beautiful foiled flower on top. So that's basically it. I don't have this actual design finished, but I just wanted to do a simple video to show you guys how to do it. If you have any questions, let me know, and I hope you enjoyed the video. Thanks again. Bye.